Bill Spin. Welcome to our next video. This is just going to be a fun one. So what are you looking at here? Well, you're looking at what you think you're looking at, and that's a gigantic metal 8-ball. Yeah, and I'd love to take credit for this because I think this is so cool. Being a pool player when I was young, I love everything pool. And the other day I was on YouTube and I ran across this channel called My Mechanics. And I'm going to put a link in the description down below. But this guy had taken a bar of stainless steel and brass and made one of these. And it just really inspired me. And as a pool player, I said, I got to make one of those. That is absolutely awesome. I just have to have one of those. So here you go. That's kind of how it existed. Now, the difference is he made his pretty much the size of an actual pool ball, where this one's a little bit smaller. I'll show you a little comparison here in a little bit. I put the numbers on both sides, where he just put it on the one side. He mirror polished his. I did more of a satin finish, and I used copper instead of brass. Because I think everything needs to be made out of stainless steel and copper. Like literally everything. Every household item, everything that you look and see, use every day, needs to be made out of stainless steel and copper, barring something like underwear. That I probably would just stick to cotton or polyester or silk, for those of you that really like to take life, by the reins. But anyways, yeah, everything needs to be made out of metal. So that's what we did here. It's a big 8-ball. It serves no purpose. It's literally just pure art. Now, I'm not saying you can't do anything with it. You can pick it up, you can touch it, you can feel it, you can roll it, you can play catch with it. I encourage you to pretty much do anything you can with it that's legal. But that's about where it ends right there. So let's talk about the making of this thing. The making of it, if you check out the My Mechanics video, we made ours very, very similar to the way he made his. This is made up of 11 different pieces, all assembled together. It's a huge pain in the rear end. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a gigantic pain in the rear end, but so worth it. 11 different pieces, stainless steel and copper. Now, this is heavy. Here's one of the other things that I did that's a little bit different. I drilled a gigantic hole right through the middle of this thing because I wanted to lighten it up. Now, some of you might say, oh, I want it heavy. Well, here's the good news. This thing with the stand is 597 grams. It is a beast. It is a ton of weight. So knowing that, just the weight alone is going to make this not really a great product for us to make and sell, because shipping would be an absolute nightmare because of the weight. We're talking international shipping, probably in the $70 to $100 range. It's just not really a great product for us to make because of the complexity, because of the cycle time, and because it's pure art and not functional art. I don't think that too many people would want to pay what it actually cost us to make something like this. So here's what we're doing. I've made 7 of these, and there are some of our biggest customers have already contacted me, and because they know I'm doing this, and they're gonna buy some of these. If there's any left after that happens, I'll put them up on the website on September 30th at noon central, www.billetspin.com. And when they're gone, and I'm going to expect that there might be 2 or 3 of them that we can actually make available to all of you. And that'll probably be the end of it. I doubt that I ever make these again. You never know. But just because of the pricing, they are going to be $300. $300 for a ball and a stand. But crazy amount of cycle time that went into both the ball and the stand, the assembly, the polishing, all that stuff. It's just a very time-consuming project. But again, I'm so happy that we did it. Let's take a look at this thing compared to a regular pool ball. And there you can see it is a little bit smaller. Not a lot. This is going to be just under 2 inches, and this is 2 1/4. So 1/4 of an inch smaller in diameter. For those of you that look quick, you might not even be able to tell that there's a difference. But of course there is. This is much, much, much lighter. Probably 1/3 the weight, maybe 1/4 the weight of the actual stainless steel 8-ball. I just can't stop looking at this thing. I absolutely love it. So there you have it. I'd really like to hear your opinions on this project, and really your opinion on just metal art in general. Would you like to see more of this stuff? I have some ideas for things that I've wanted to do, kind of just ornate pieces of metal that really don't serve a function. They're just cool as heck. And yeah, So I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Again, we've got a lot of irons in the fire right now, a lot of really cool products that are going to be coming out here. But this was just a little time filler that I thought, yeah, how cool is that? I do want to talk about the stand before I let you go here, because there's a couple cool things about it. You can see that I put an O-ring in here, and this is a concave surface that matches the concave of the sphere, and we put an O-ring in there to let the ball sit up a little bit above the metal so it doesn't get scratched up. And then these 8 notches that you see, these are actually radiused. So they're radiused this way, but then they're radiused this way. So it goes like this. And you probably can see it from this angle how it drops down here. But it's just kind of a neat little feature there, purely for aesthetics. Serves really no function. Made it more complex than what it needed to be. But I just thought, what a really, really cool project, and it just needs a cool stand to go with it. So I really want to say thanks again to My Mechanics. I got to talk with him on the phone or on Instagram today. Super nice guy. We might even do a collaboration down the road. I'm not sure. But again, check out this guy's channel. Subscribe to it. He's got some really cool stuff that he's already made, and I'm sure more stuff that he's coming out with in the future. And there you have it. So that's all I got for you today. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Would love to hear you in the comments what you think of this project. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you later.